Hi, it's Larry Castillo with Castillo Insurance. We've got a CIA 101 insurance update for you. We've gotten several people have called saying they're having issues with the school districts because they're wanting special wording and having wording taken out of your rental agreement. And some of you guys have been up against the wall, so I wanted to kind of give you a quick explanation of what it is that you do have in your contract and what they're asking you guys to remove. So if I've got a lot of screen ability here. There we go. I'm still learning how to make this stuff work. All right, so here we have clarification on contract wording and insurance requirements. One of our customers sends me this. He says, Larry, my school district where my kids go and I provide the inflatables recently been looking into legalities of our service. Long story short, they say another company in my area will add them to the insurance, assuming it's an additional insured, and he will not make the district sign a hold harmless. How is this possible? Thanks. Attaches the letter they've sent to each school's principal and PTO. So here they're going to advertise about their existing vendor. Their existing vendor let's see, let me go to the top here so you can read the whole thing. All right, so they break out saying, hi, it's a blank letter. I've spoken with our insurance agent. They're referencing the agent for the school district, and she has provided me with the following information regarding inflatables. Inflatables are excluded on the OSP policy. All right, line 1, why are they excluded? Because of claims. Now they're saying that they don't want them anymore, usually because they're unattended and they have the claims. Next line, if the district wants to be insured for incidents that result from the use of inflatables, there are a few options. Secure an event policy. Too fast with this up and down arrow. Secure an event policy that includes coverage for inflatables, or you use the OSP's preferred vendor, which is an agency that they've apparently talked to. They provide the insurance in the contract. They gave their name. They're located in Ohio. Heard that they're a wonderful organization to work with. I've heard, so it doesn't tell me that they've checked into it much. Use another company is another option who will add you as additional insured and holds you harmless in the contract. Both are important, even if we ask for AI status. It does not guarantee coverage, which is true. If you don't read the contract to see where the liability falls, you may not be protected. And that is true also to a certain point. They have found this is difficult to get most companies to agree to, and that's why we went out and found a company to partner with, like this company that's preferred, supposedly. I think the easiest option is to use the company they recommended, but that's not always possible, so buying an event policy that covers the inflatables is the next best option. Hope this answers your question pertaining to inflatables. So let's address this letter that's going out to schools in this particular district. Number one, it's hard to find an event policy that will cover just inflatables. Minimum premium's $1,500 if you can get one. We have a carrier that'll do it, but their minimum premium is $1,500 for a one-day event. I think it'll give it up to 2 days, but that's their minimum premium to come to the table. It also depends on the inflatables that are coming. So the first option, using this agent that will take out that wording, that's not good, and this is why. So let's educate yourself on what is a hold harmless agreement. It's a contract between two parties designed to release one or both parties from legal claims. Most often, one party agrees not to sue the other party for expenses, damages, or losses arising from a transaction or activity between the two parties. So here you have the school. The school asks you to hold them harmless, take the wording out of your rental agreement, and you are going to be flying by the seat of your pants. Why? Because they're just going to provide volunteers for the events. They don't want to pay for it, for you to have people to actually attend it. So they want you to be completely responsible. Even though you only provide the devices, you're responsible for any and all bodily injury or property damage. So you're on the hook for the claims. No insurance coverage because the wordings are required in your insurance agreement. You have to have the assumption of risk wording. So don't do it. Don't do it. If you're going to get involved with that, you provide all the attendance, you charge accordingly, you accept the liability for the operation of the units. You never want to accept the liability if you're not going to operate them. That's the opposite of smart. You accept their request to delete the hold harmless wording in the rental agreement, but you are attending them. If you're not going to attend it, do not delete that wording. All right? So the bottom line is your insurance pays for your defense of your negligence or your employee's negligence for the operation of those units at the event. So if you guys have any questions, you're concerned, you don't know which direction to go, call my office, 864-688-0121. Ask for me or any one of the licensed agents that we have here, and we'll go over it with you some more. This is going to be up on our website, our Facebook page, and some of the other groups. Have any questions? Give us a call, 864-688-0121. Thanks a lot. Have a great year.